Power plant, induction and engine airflow systems. What are the three units in a reciprocating engine induction system? A carburetor or fuel injection system, air scoop, and intake manifold. What is the effect on engine performance when induction system icing occurs? Engine power loss and erratic operation. What are the three classifications of induction system ice? Impact ice, fuel evaporation ice, and throttle ice. What is the common method used to prevent induction system ice in reciprocating engines? Raising the temperature of induction air with a preheating system. What causes fuel evaporation ice? Fuel evaporation ice is formed because of the decrease in air temperature resulting from evaporation of fuel after it is introduced into the air stream. When is carburetor throttle ice most likely to form due to throttle position? During part throttle operation, when the throttle is in a partly closed position. What are the two types of supercharged induction systems? Internally driven and externally driven. What is the function of a sonic venturi in a turbocharger system? To limit the amount of turbocharger airflow used for cabin pressurization. How and at what point does an internally driven supercharger boost air pressure? An impeller compresses the fuel-air mixture after it leaves the carburetor. From where does an externally driven supercharger derive its power? From the energy of engine exhaust gases directed against some form of turbine. What is the function of a turbocharger wastegate? It controls the volume of exhaust gas that is directed onto the turbine. What may be the indication of leaking intake pipes? The engine runs rough. What may be the indication of an induction system obstruction? The engine fails to start or power is low. What may be the indication if a turbocharger wastegate will not close fully? The aircraft may not be able to reach its critical altitude. What could be the probable cause of a turbocharged engine that surges? Wastegate or controller malfunction. What is used on many turbocharged engines for the wastegate actuator power? Oil pressure. What engine power indication will occur when carburetor heat is applied to an operating engine? A noticeable loss in engine power. What is the danger of applying carburetor heat with high engine power? Detonation. What is an indication of a dirty air inlet filter? Loss of power. How does a divergent shaped jet engine inlet affect the air flowing to the engine when an airplane is in subsonic flight? It causes the air velocity to decrease and the air pressure to increase. Bell mouth inlet ducts are used typically on what type of aircraft? Helicopters. The Venturi type particle separator found on many turbine-powered helicopters utilizes what characteristic of matter to help remove debris from induction air? Inertia. Name 2 methods used for anti-icing of turbine engine inlet ducts: engine bleed air and engine heating elements.